Welcome to Emma's Faith Diaries. I was reading Ecclesiastes this morning, and there was a verse that stuck out with me in chapter 3, verse 4. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. And this is for those people that have a heavy heart. They're in mourning. I don't know whether there's been tragedy that's happened to your family. Now I'm not talking yesterday, I'm talking maybe, years ago. And I know when I say this, I think about two instances in particular. One would be I'm not even going to identify them. There's a lady and a man, and they lost their daughter. And they've lost their daughter many years now. And they go must be every week, like every Saturday, to the graveside all the time. And we're talking maybe even 20 years. And their hearts are so sore. They can't get over it. They can't seem to move on. And that's happened in our family too. We had quite a tragic circumstance. And you could hold on to that. And you're like Lot's wife and you're stuck. There's a time to mourn, but there's a time to laugh. Mourning has to come to an end. It has to. Now we never forget our loved ones or anything that's happened, but we're having to stay in that moment. We have to live our lives. Yes, we can celebrate their life every year, but when it becomes a massive fanfare, and because of your grief and your mourning, and you're pulling, I don't know, your friends, your family into that, and you're making a massive deal about it all the time, you're keeping people in perpetual mourning. You have to release and let go. God is saying here in Ecclesiastes, there is a time to mourn. Even the Israelites and the women, when their husbands had died, they would have mourned for a period and a season and a time. But then that has to come to an end. There is a time where that comes to an end.